Hello and good morning and welcome to Hanovi Global Network. I am your host, John Hanovi, and today we are going to be taking a look at election interference. Now, in this life, if you have suspicions about people, you should listen to them carefully. And if you listen long enough, they will tell you exactly who they are. So, for all the talk of election interference, Russian collusion, and foreign actors influencing the domestic elections of the United States, it was a bit surprising when Chuck Schumer called openly in Congress for the replacement of Benjamin Netanyahu. Now, what possibly could be his motivation for doing that? It is quite obvious that Chuck Schumer does not and cannot control Bibi. As a matter of fact, even President Biden has a hard time getting him to see his vision. So much less Chuck Schumer, as Bibi has many times over reminded them that, hey, look, Israel is a sovereign state and no one has the right to tell them what policies to pursue. So what was Chuck Schumer's speech all about? Well, I will tell you, for the most part, it was political blustering. Because if Chuck Schumer was truly interested in having that sort of conversation with Bibi, there are many channels available to have that conversation in private. And all of this can be done privately without the political fallout. So it seems, and it's very clear, that Chuck Schumer's speech is not really directed to Bibi, because he knows it will not have the desired effect. But instead, it's actually directed to Democrat voters. Yes, Democrat voters. The ones who are protesting and the ones who are unhappy or frustrated with Israel's response in Gaza. These are the voters who will get Democrats reelected. So Democrats are concerned that they possibly can be affected by these disgruntled voters. So Chuck Schumer wisely does some damage control and he makes it as public as possible so he can say, look, see, I'm trying to rein in Bibi. I'm trying to get him at the negotiating table so we can have a pause and some sort of semblance of peace. So with all the actions of Senator Chuck Schumer, it seems that Democrats are the ones more likely to cancel you if you don't agree with their policies, or more likely to be the ones who would interfere in elections if they're not getting their way. Now keep in mind, by those very actions taken by Chuck Schumer and signaling to Democrat voters that, hey, we're working to get this done and to bring some semblance of peace in Gaza, then guess what? It reminds us that Chuck Schumer is a very shrewd politician.
The fourth major obstacle to peace is Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. However, I also believe Prime Minister Netanyahu has lost his way by allowing his political survival to take the precedence over the best interests of Israel. As a lifelong supporter of Israel, it has become clear to me the Netanyahu coalition no longer fits the needs of Israel after October 7th. I believe a new election is the only way to allow for a healthy and open decision-making process about the future of Israel.